Overnight, there were reports of some individuals taking the initiative to fix some of the numerous potholes on the Accra Tema Motorway. Now, my colleague in the Citi newsroom, Fred Duho, has been gauging the level of work that's been done.
Charles, I am on the Accra Tema Motorway, specifically on the Accra bound side of the motorway. You see a number of vehicles coming from Akosombo in the eastern region. Some are from the Volta region, and some from Tema, the port side, heading towards Accra. And I can tell you that this is an international road because you can even link to Togo and proceed to Nigeria, Benin, and so forth. Now, let's take a look at the state of the Accra bound side of the Tema Motorway, where we've noticed a number of potholes that are dotted along the stretch. Now, we are here because we want to take you from the beginning to the very last end, which is the Tetekwashi roundabout, to see the state of this particular road. Now, even from the starting point, I can point to you a number of potholes that I see right under the toll booth, which was cleared quite recently. And you see vehicles, when they get to this particular place, they are not even slowing down. They drive with that level of speed, descending from the interchange and hitting their tires right in these potholes, which could pose serious danger to their vehicles and may result in even accidents. There are other potholes that have been left unattended. The place where the toll booths were removed from, it poses some level of danger to drivers if they don't slow down at this particular point. Now, we are going to drive from here to Accra and see at which sections of the road has potholes and those that have been attended to so far. Gradually, the traffic is building up. It is not because anything significant is causing this traffic, but basically because this section of the road on the Accra bound side of the Accra Tema Motorway is in a very bad state. It looks like though it is patched, but this doesn't really cause much of an impact in terms of the traffic buildup. It is still as it was. Drivers would have to take their time to be able to drive on this stretch. Now, we talk of the motorway, and you can't rule out the fact that it is quite a problem for a number of road users, drivers who are worried about the situation on the stretch. This portion of the bridge was closed some time back for rehabilitation works, and the maintenance was completed. And due to the very heavy vehicles that were used in the construction process, it caused a number of damages to this particular stretch of road, leaving the road very, very bad. We understand some people took up the initiative overnight to use mixture of bitumen and pebbles to patch certain portions to reduce the level of severity with which the potholes was exposing danger to drivers. And now, as we speak, the speed or the level of traffic is eased a bit because of the overnight works that was done by some group of people we can't really identify as of now. But we've seen pictures on social media with some men mobilized overnight to fill certain portions of the potholes to make way for drivers to drive smoothly on this stretch. When it gets to this particular point, vehicles would have to take turns to maneuver through this particular very dangerous pothole. It is only one portion of the road that is quite okay. When they are all on the dual lane coming, those on the left side would have to slow down and go through the very bad road. As you see, this truck conveying vehicles from the Tema Harbour, making its way through this particular terrible road. If you are not too lucky, you may veer off to your right, and by accident, you may end up hitting another vehicle that is trying to overtake you. So this is how bad the situation is on the Accra Tema Motorway, and drivers are just not comfortable driving on this stretch of road that has been constructed decades ago. Until the entire motorway is totally reconstructed, drivers would have to make do with this kind of situation on a daily basis. My name is Fred Duho, reporting from the Accra Tema Motorway for Citi News.